what's up? I'm Ayla. Sawasdee ka, Chan Ayla ka.
Hi, I'm Bethan. Sawasdee ka, Chan Bethan ka.
This is Let's Talk BL, a boys love podcast.
Yindi Tan Rapsu, Let's Talk BL, CDY podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast. We're back. We've got a guest. It's a good time. It's
so excited.
A very fun episode because
yes,
we not only are going to have a lot of fun with the information that we're going to learn on this episode,
yes.
It's going to be crazy. We also get to introduce everybody to a brand new member of the Let's Talk BL team. You will see this person. So much coming up soon. Later this month, if you paid attention to the schedule. Today, we are here with Mimi.
Yay!
Hi! สวัสดีค่ะ มิมิค่ะ
Yes,
Welcome.
I'm so excited you're here.
Yes.
Thank you for being here today.
Yes, we're so excited. When we got into Thai BLs and Thai entertainment, we made friends with another Thai teacher and was like, teach us all that you know.
Teach us all the Thai.
About the Thai. Because we have talked about when we get into these shows, we first got into K-pop and Korean culture. We wanted to learn about the culture, right? We're coming from a very different perspective here in the States. And so when we get into something, we're like, explain to me this thing that you
Tell me how this works.
Because the schools, the culture, the language, the religions, like everything is so different and we are just fascinated by it. So it's fun to like make friends in Thailand, which you are actually in Thailand, and learn about the culture.
Yes, I'm happy to be here with you guys. So it's true, we are from like a different part of the world, right? So a lot of things are different. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So, okay, before we get into it, because today you guys were going to be talking about Thai slang, because we all know we try to learn
the
Thai from shows. And so you don't always, it's not always exactly right.
Right. The translators sometimes translate it in the simplest of terms.
Yes.
We have seen this. We've seen this in Kin Porsche. This is probably like our favorite reference where they translated, I think it was more just the curse words into just like very PG. Yeah. It was just fudge over and over again.
So I'm going to talk Thai slang later and how that happens and get to know you. But before we do that, we're not playing Lost in Translation.
No.
What are we playing?
We're playing fill in the blank.
We're playing fill in the blank. If you're a long-time Let's Talk BL listener, you probably remember this game with Alex. So we're going to play it again with Mimi because it's super fun.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, first things first. Your full Thai name. Chu Thai Ke Arai Ka.
Oh, yeah. My name is Unyisa Ananatsiri.
Oh.
Amazing.
It sounds glam, right?
It does.
Do you want to try saying it? Punyisa.
Punyisa.
Yes, that's perfect. That's actually my first name. Yeah.
Oh,
and my last name is Ananasiri. But you can call me Mimi. That's name for sure.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, Mimi's fine.
Okay, next up, we actually know this piece of information, but the listeners don't.
Yes.
So tell us, where did you go to university?
I graduated from Chulalongkorn University. Do you guys know that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The pink one. Pink University, yeah.
Some favorite alumni.
Yes.
That's where Tae Tawan went, right? Wasn't he Chulalongkorn?
Oh, I don't remember.
We should have looked up the alumni. There's a Wikipedia page that tells you.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
Okay, so next up, normally when we play Lost in Translation, we already know 3 fun facts about the people that we're here with, but you're new to Let's Talk BL. So give us 3 fun facts about Mimi that we wouldn't already know.
So I can speak 4 languages.
Oh my god.
But some are missing already. So I can speak French, bonjour, and a little bit of Korean and Japanese, and then Thai. Yeah. And English too. Also is 5.
And English.
Yeah, so that's the first one. The second one, oh no, actually, I'm sorry. I didn't thought about this one before. I'll think about it. Number two, oh wait, I think I lost it. Oh, you wrote it in the script, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
That's
I'll think of-
okay. Tell us anything about yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't think about this. I have one pet. Yeah,
Oh,
That's always fun.
so her name is Coco.
Cute.
cute.
Yes,
A
I'm
little dog.
Yeah, a little dog, a small dog.
Mhm.
I'm a
Small.
dog lover. And the last one, I'm actually not from Bangkok, so I came from the southern part of Thailand. Yes, so I'm a
Oh.
southern.
And so from the south, there's a different dialect I
Yeah.
learned because I'm watching this show right now called Mama Go-Go. And there's a character who's from the south, and they talk a lot about how like they're like, oh, you must be able to speak in the southern dialect. Like that's like a thing in the show.
Yes, that's true. Actually, the BL about Bilkin and PP,
Yeah.
that one was shot in the southern part of Thailand too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I always find it really interesting in shows where they speak dialect. They always subtitle
Right.
in Thai. Because in the states, a show set in the southern part of the United States, they wouldn't subtitle the English for like a New Yorker, you know. So is the language that different across Thailand that if you are from a different part of Thailand, you wouldn't really understand?
Yeah, it's actually very different. Like in terms of the tonation, it is super different too. So it's like if you listen to southern people from southern area, they will speak like they sing, like
Oh.
words as well. So there are a lot of different words we use in southern part of Thailand, and then it's different from Bangkok. Yeah, and even north too. So it's all different. That's why we need subtitles for that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you like have
That's
to
different.
almost learn a different language going to Bangkok.
Oh my gosh.
Wild.
That's wild.
That is wild.
I know. So getting sort of like speaking to that, getting into it, when did you because so you're an English teacher, you teach English.
Mhm.
So when did you start speaking English and then like why did you decide like I want to teach other people English? How did that happen?
Mhm.
Actually, when I was young, I didn't like English much. You know, like I feel so old saying this, but back then we didn't really have like access to, phone like touch screen. So we didn't have
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube much, right? And then I didn't have so much passion in English, and it was so new to me. And the teacher is quite scary for me. Yeah. So I lost like my confidence, and yeah, I was so scared. But then when I moved school to Bangkok, my dad put me in like in an English program school, so I get more familiar with English, and then I get to practice more. And then that's why I found some passion in English, and I think that there are a lot more people in Thailand who feel like not confident or scared of mistakes in English. So that's why I want to be like a teacher for them, to help them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think losing your confidence when you're speaking a language is so it makes a big difference on whether or not you're willing to actually speak the language. So like
Yeah.
I speak Spanish and I've taken at this point I've been speaking Spanish for like 12 years. So a long time. And I took 8 years of like actual classes, like Spanish classes. And then I went to Mexico and I went to Spain, but then I just sort of stopped using it and I lost a lot of my confidence in speaking it. So I can still read it and understand it and I'll like write, But because I lost my confidence, I don't speak it as much unless I like
Yeah.
really have to.
Yeah, I got that feeling. Yeah, I studied French for 4 years too, and then now I didn't use it, so I
Yeah.
lost it too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got.
So, and I have like no confidence speaking Thai.
Yeah.
I had actual Thai
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah, we took actual Thai classes. I will say any Thai person that we've spoken to has been very
Very nice.
complimentary and very nice about Thai. And
Yeah.
so that is helpful in speaking Thai and speaking any foreign language. You know, we
Yeah.
feel the same way when actors come on our podcast and speak to us in English. We're very appreciative that there's that effort, right? Because you're doing something that's out of your comfort zone and that makes you feel insecure because you're talking to someone who has more experience with something. And so yeah, it's always nice. So we do try to speak the Thai.
We do our
Yeah,
We try.
by the end of this, you will be able to use a lot of Thai slangs. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Thai.
Yes, because we learned a new Thai slang phrase not that long ago with some other guests that came on the show. They taught us "dayu."
Yeah. That you. That's
Which
actually
is
trendy. So trendy now.
very helpful. I feel like it encapsulates
obsessed.
so much of our experience.
We're randomly we'll just be like "dayu."
Thai.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for us, that phrase made sense, but it was a little confusing at first when
Yeah.
we first heard it. So when you were so like the slang is a very interesting part of language, right? Because slang isn't formal language. So
Yeah.
it's a really, especially when you're learning a language, it's really interesting. So you teach English and you speak English fluently, but were there ever any tricky like English like phrases that you heard that didn't make sense to you at first?
I do have I would say the word sick. So so sick means cool. Like
Right.
it can mean cool, right? In English. And then the first time I heard it, it was like, your new car is sick. And I was like, is that even possible? Does it need a doctor? Like, but then yeah, I realized like a moment later that no, it's just cool. Yeah,
Oh
but yeah,
yeah.
it's even confusing for me, yeah. So probably that one for English.
I love that. Yeah, there's so many phrases that are words that we say that mean so many different things.
Yes, in Thai
And
too.
yeah, and you just don't think about it because it even if they're newer words, like we definitely have words that get added to
Yeah.
our dictionary yearly, but because a lot of
Mm,
those are cultural, you just pick up on them and you get it, right? And so
yes,
if
yes,
you're learning a language, I imagine it's wild to try
Yeah.
to keep up with
yes,
that.
that's true.
And so
Yeah.
that's why it's been fun because we watch a lot of Thai entertainment, a lot of
Mm.
music, we listen to a lot of stuff. And so in taking those Thai lessons, it was fun to start to hear things and recognize things and
Yes.
know the meaning of them without just like reading subtitles the whole
Right.
time. So yeah.
But on the same like in the same vein,
Yeah.
we hear all the time like Thai with the Thai slang is tricky too because we'll think we hear
Yes.
something we know and
Yeah.
then we'll read the translator note and it's not the thing because it's a slang phrase, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we're like, "Oh, this doesn't mean what we thought it meant." Oh. But so in in English culture, at least in the part of like we're from the States, so in America, a lot of the like new slang that pops up, you hear
Mm.
on social media. You hear from like
Yeah.
TikTok or Instagram, like that's
From
where
the
you'll
youth.
see it. But I feel like we hear so often that like new Thai slang is popping up. Where does Thai slang pop up first? Is it also on like social media or is it like in school? Like where does the new slang happen? Like how do you know what's trendy and what's the new phrase?
Yeah. So for me, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really sure about this, but from my perspective, I think usually they come from like Twitter or like LGBT group, they use it and it's kind of catchy and funny, right? So yeah, that's how it becomes. And also TikTok and Reels too. And one interesting thing to mention, it also comes from a typo. A typo.
Oh.
Yeah, so for example, I would say like, so if the word is cool, so in English word, maybe it's cool, and then I type it wrong, and the C letter is next to V, and then I start typing wool. And then I just keep using wool, and everyone knows it anyway because the C letter is near V. And then we just start using it. That's how it is in Thailand too.
Oh gosh.
Interesting.
That's so
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe Thai listeners are here. There's a word like สงสาร. It means like you feel pity for someone, like pity. And then we start using it at วงวาน. Yeah.
Oh,
That's because we type it wrong and then we use it in real life too.
interesting.
Yeah, even when we speak.
Do we
Yeah.
have anything like that? I can't think.
I
I mean,
can't.
we like abbreviations in English.
Yeah, I got that.
You know,
Yeah.
I would say that's maybe the closest. We don't really misspell stuff.
I would say when it happened, at least in my experience in English, when something like that happens, it's because somebody misspeaks. So somebody will accidentally pronounce something
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
or
yeah.
differently, and then that becomes like, and then you type it the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Uh-huh.
closest I can think of. Is like sometimes like
Right.
you'll say or like you'll combine words, but it'll be mostly spoken and then it translate. Like then people
Yes.
start typing it,
Yeah.
but not the other way around.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so interesting.
Yeah, yeah. And also
Oh,
Twitter, I think, like Twitter, because the word on Twitter we are allowed to use is limited, right?
yeah.
You tweet. So Thai people they tend to like change a little or adapt the words to spice things up a little so that it express all the ideas in there maybe. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
that's
becomes
fascinating.
yeah.
That's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another very important question though that I have is are there any Thai words or phrases
Yeah.
that people should avoid using because it like means one thing but it also means something else when it's used as slang? That's
Yeah.
like, yes, I understand that the word you're saying is one thing, but it doesn't
Yeah.
really mean that in daily conversation because it's slang.
Yeah, I got that. Actually, not that you should avoid using it, but maybe you need to use it carefully and correctly, maybe. So I would say this word. So the word ควาย in Thai.
Yeah.
You know this one? Like ควาย in Thai, it means buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Buffalo.
Okay,
Yeah, it
buffalo.
means buffalo. But then in Thai culture, I don't know what the buffalo does wrong, but buffalo, like why, it can also be like a curse word in Thai. But
I feel like William told us about this.
right?
I think you're just fixated on the banana thing.
The banana thing is pretty funny, right? That in banana in Thai has multiple meanings.
Yes, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, so for Thai as well. So actually, you can just say like, "Oh, that's kwai." That's okay, right? But sometimes kwai can also be a curse word, like a mouse.
Oh,
Not so bad, but still a curse word.
Funny.
interesting.
It means stupid. So kwai it means stupid. Yeah. I seriously don't know what the buffalo did wrong. but yeah, but yeah,
I
it really means stupid.
I mean, we have that here, right? Like, bitch, for example,
Yeah.
is actually a female dog,
Right.
which no one
Uh-huh.
uses. I would say, like, commonly. Maybe if you're like in veterinary,
If you're
like,
in
vet school,
this, yeah, like
you need the actual term.
yeah, if you're in agriculture.
Yeah, a lot of it is
Really?
animal based. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this before.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It literally means female dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Or like
And
an
then
ass. An ass is a donkey.
It's a donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's here too. Yeah.
Mm.
Another one I would say, maybe I don't know if you know this already, is the word "dr." Do you know
No.
D? What is D?
Good.
Good. Yeah.
So "dr" is like that's kind of good. That's
Okay.
kind of good, like
Uh-huh.
this, right? But then if your mouth gets, how to say, like if you suddenly say it backward, or it's going to be E, like this, E dot, and it's going to be a very bad curse word in Thai as well.
Oh.
Can we say bad words here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually already said it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So please be careful with the word because you can say it backward, right? D O and then E dot. Yeah.
Oh, da is the
Yeah.
curse word. Okay.
Interesting.
Backward. Just backward.
Oh.
I
But
was-
how
So
would you
you-
use this curse word? Like, what is it used
what
for?
is the context?
Yeah.
Actually, it just means bitch.
Oh. So you would just like
Yeah.
call someone that.
Yes. And
Oh.
actually, this one is because of this fact that it can be pronounced backward like this. People start using it in a sarcastic way, like the all.
Oh.
This is kind of good, right? But actually, you are just saying to your friend that bitch like this.
Oh.
People start using it this way too, so better be
Mm.
careful.
Interesting.
It's like so we're the part of the United States that we're from is the South, and there's a phrase, and if you hear, you already know the phrase I'm going to say.
Yeah.
If you say it, you're actually like, it sounds nice, the words are nice, but you're actually
Yeah.
calling someone like an idiot, basically.
Yeah,
And so it's, if somebody from the South ever says to you, bless your heart, they're actually being mean to you.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. Yeah, don't let anyone say, bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Yeah. No, it's mean.
Okay, all right. Same thing here too then.
That's so
Yeah, that's a
interesting.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, interesting.
Very cool.
Okay. But so let's get to the like the good part, the exciting part. Do you have, and I know you do have because we talked about it a little bit, but 10 slang phrases that we can learn, that listeners can learn, that we can use with our Thai friends? Maybe if listeners go to the RightCam FanCon and they meet some Thai actors, they can use these. What are some Thai slang phrases that we can actually use?
So we can sound cool.
Yes. Okay. So I prepared this one for you guys. Since it's a BL or like shipper things, right? We
I'm
do
so
have
excited.
this one. I'm not sure if you already know this one, but in shippers, we do use this word. So mummy. It actually sounds like mummy, right?
Yeah.
Mummy. Yeah. So basically, in when we ship some couples, we do have the one that is like so cute and they are like our baby, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we see them like, oh, they look so cute. So this one is like a baby for us, and then there will be another one who is like the boyfriend of our baby. Yeah. So we are the mummy. So you call yourself, I am mummy, like this. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then there is another funny one. It's when so how to say this? If you used to claim yourself as a mummy before already because you love your baby so much, you want your baby to marry this handsome guy, right? The one that you ship with, and then you start liking your baby's boyfriend instead.
Okay.
So if you want to get him, then you become mama. So from mummy, you become mama. It means that you are like a bad mother.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's how it is.
Interesting.
That's fascinating because we actually do hear a lot about like
Mommy fans.
mommy fans, but I didn't know it was like an actual thing.
not
I
yet.
thought people were just like using that word.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was like actual like two different like.
Does it come from like the English word for mom and mommy?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
But it has like more meaning to it.
I
in
know with
Thai.
the mama. I did not know this.
I
This is
love that.
fascinating.
I
I
love
love it.
Mama.
Yeah. So are you guys a mummy or a mama? Or both?
I don't know.
We're probably a mixture of
A mix.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too,
Depending
me
on
too.
the boy.
It depends on the couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I got that.
Interesting. That'll be so interesting then to listen to interactions that Thai fans have with actors, because you'll hear conversations a lot of times at these fan meetings, especially when there's groups of actors, and you'll hear them refer to themselves as that. And so it'll be interesting to hear the ones that are like mama.
I know.
Do
Then
they-
it's like we know.
So as we know, when you're speaking Thai,
Yeah.
you don't say like I or me, like you have specific words that you use. So then would they refer to themselves as like mama loves whoever, or like mama says this? Would that be kind of the context it would be used in?
Yeah. So like mommy rak, right? Mommy
Right.
rak. Yeah, look it means baby. So
Oh.
mommy rak look na. Yeah, you know right? Mommy rak look na.
Yes.
Yeah. But then if you start being mama, people will just come and then
Level
hunt you. Yeah. That's how it is.
Interesting. There's so
can't
much
use
more.
it.
There's so much more nuance to fan culture that we didn't.
I know so
realize.
much context.
Yeah. This one is it.
I love it.
Very cool. Okay, what else you got for us?
This one, you need also like facial expression. Do you know the word mong bon before?
I don't
Mong
think so.
bon. Okay, so mong bon, it means when you roll your eyes up, like
Okay.
you're pissed, you're bored, you're annoyed already. So this is very common. So mong bon, and then you need the facial expression too. Do you want to try?
I love this.
Yes.
Mongbon.
Yeah,
You did
mong bon.
it.
Like this.
Mongbon.
Mongbon.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is the meat?
Is that like, would you use that if somebody says something to you and you're like, I'm like you're
whatever?
that, like, okay.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like your idea. It can be anything actually. Like, you're annoyed. You don't like their ideas. I don't care about you. Yeah. So, like this.
Do people, so sometimes with like slang like that in English, it gets used jokingly. So like, could you
Yeah.
jokingly use that with your friends and they'd like, it would be funny, or is it like mean?
Actually, it's just jokingly. Yeah. People
Joking.
just
Okay.
use it like for fun.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you can like tease with it, like
Mongbon.
mongbon.
Yeah. So if someone say like, "Oh, I'm so beautiful today," and then you'll be like, "Mong bon," like this.
Okay.
Cute.
I love it.
That's so interesting.
That'll be a fun one. That's a fun one. I like the ones that are like joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Ready for the next one?
Ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
So these days we do have a song, a very famous song in Thailand. It's with the word "Gern tan." Gern tan. Yeah. So you use this one when something is too much. For example, do you know Narak?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can say Narak Gern tan. So it will be super cute like this. You can use this one when you interview someone too, like Narak Gern tan, like this, and it's easy to understand.
Oh.
Yes.
Cute.
Narak gendang. Gendang.
Kentang?
Yeah. Narak Gern tan.
Gendang. Okay.
Yes,
We can do that
yes.
one. That's fun. Can you add that to like anything?
Yeah.
Could you say like suai?
Yeah.
Gern
สวย
tan.
เกินต้าน Yes.
Okay.
สวยเกินต้าน I'll send you the song later. It's very
Yeah.
famous
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, because we learned like mak and so
Ah,
Sud and like
jing.
jing jing and nit noi, like those basic ones.
right.
Yeah,
It's just extra.
this is more fun. I
This is
like it.
more. Yeah. Maybe this one. I'm not sure, but I think you will be familiar. Maybe it's the word ask real. It actually comes from English.
Oh.
So we use ask real when we want to say really.
Oh.
So I think it comes from the fact that we are saying like, I am really asking you this if it's true, and then it becomes ask real.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if someone tells you a story that is very like new to you, or something new or fun, interesting, and you'll be like, ask real, like this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say it easily because it actually comes from your language.
English.
Ask real, but maybe you need to add like some little Thai accent. I'm sorry, but yeah, ask real. You
We
can
start-
actually use it when typing too with your friend.
Oh.
Do you
ask real.
do you use
I'm gonna
do
use
you
this.
use English alphabets for that, or is it Thai alphabets?
Thai alphabet or English is fine too. I also use it with my friend.
Azrael.
I
Interesting.
love from now you can use it with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Azrael. I
Ask
love that.
real? I feel like this is gonna be good for like interviews for us when they
Ask
tell
real?
us like some sort of like craziness
know.
when they answer the question and
is-
it's like some ridiculous
Ask real.
answer.
You're like
Yeah.
Azrael?
Yes, just like that. Like ask real.
Azrael.
Yeah.
The closest that I can think of, which didn't really take off, I think in
Mhm.
bigger culture, but a few years ago, I can't believe I'm making this reference, on Keeping Up with the Kardashians would always say Bible when they were
Bible.
being serious about
Yeah.
something. Kind of like how you would there's a
No, that definitely took off. That was like big slang.
but it hasn't maintained.
Right. It went away.
It didn't get incorporated into the zeitgeist, I guess. But so because people, when they're trying to be serious, they would swear on a Bible, right? Like in our court system, you put your hand on a Bible. You swear on a Bible,
Yeah.
and so it means you're serious.
You're really serious. So if
Yeah.
you would tell a story and it was like a totally true story,
Crazy.
like this is true, like I'm not kidding, you would say like you would tell the story
Bible.
and then you'd be like Bible.
Azrael.
Oh my god, this is interesting.
Yeah,
all
it's like
learning.
similar but like the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah. Just like when I ask real, and then you can say that back to me.
Bible.
Bible.
Okay, got it. I'll use it.
That's a good one. I love it.
Yeah. And then since you guys are a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know this one, but with the word subscribe, we actually say subscribe.
Oh.
You can go and then see other YouTuber in Thailand. I'm pretty sure 80% of them use subscribe. So if you want to make your YouTube the theme, you can use this one, Thai theme. Takrai. And takrai is actually, it means lemongrass. You know lemongrass?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's lemongrass, and then I don't know why it becomes like this. Maybe it just sounds similar.
It just
Yeah.
sounds
That's why.
cool.
Interesting,
Yeah.
because we have an ending phrase and we ask the person
Yeah.
that we're interviewing to say our exit phrase, which is like, subscribe, and follow.
Yes.
I guess we need to pay better
I wonder
attention
if
because we just
if they say
assumed-
it.
Yeah, we just assumed you were saying subscribe with a Thai accent.
But I wonder if they are saying subscribe
Did they
because
do it?
a friend of ours translated it for us. And so I wonder
yeah,
if he
what's-
wrote subscribe or if he wrote the slang.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
William, so he probably wrote the formal.
Yeah, we should find out what we're gonna send it to you. 'cause
Yeah.
we're gonna have you do it. And so
Yeah.
So they
Fascinating.
instead of saying subscribe, in
Yeah.
Thailand they use.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah. That
Oh.
one. Perfect.
Sub lemongrass. I love it.
I love that.
Sub
That's
lemon.
cute.
Sub lemongrass.
Sub lemongrass.
That's the literal translation.
Yes. So you can use subscribe.
Oh my gosh. If someone was really smart and they were, okay, you pay me a royalty fee if you're listening to this and you take this idea. If somebody was really smart, they would make like a Thai learning YouTube channel, right? Like, I'm going to teach you Thai.
Uh-huh.
And it would be called Subtakrai, and they would use like lemongrass as their logo. It would be a
Cute.
whole thing. You could theme it. It would be great.
Very cute.
Yeah. Someone might buy the idea here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
and
fascinating.
especially because I think a lot of fans, we watch
Yeah.
so much YouTube content from the actors we like, because so many of them have YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And I've just never paid attention to, because at the end they're always like, follow, right? Like they do the thing. And so
Yeah.
I've never paid attention
Subscribe.
to what they're saying.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Very cute.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Subscribe.
No.
Because like subscribe is actually hard for us to say, and then it sounds like something we already have in Thai. So we use subscribe.
What does it
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
in Thai?
No. I mean subscribe. When you say it quickly, it becomes subscribe, and then the cry is the
Oh,
lemon.
I see.
And it means like you chop the lemongrass. It's
Oh.
chopping. Yeah. So chopping lemongrass.
I love it. That's an awesome
Chopping
one. Chopping lemongrass.
Somebody needs a cooking
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah. So smart. Okay, what's next?
This one, when you hear the story, maybe BL story or your shippers have a moment together, and then you say fin wuer. Fin. Do you know this one? Fin.
Fin.
So fin, it means like you have so many feelings. Yeah. So it's fin. Yeah. So you can say fin ma, or fin ma or fin wuer.
Interesting.
I do have so many
So
feelings.
many
I'm going to
feelings.
use this all the time.
Yeah. So if someone you interview tell a story, and then it's fin ma, then you can say it.
Oh, so can you use that when like anything is like makes you feel all the feelings? You just see something and you're just like overwhelmed. Can you just be like,
Yeah.
where?
Yeah.
You
Actually,
exclaim.
the feeling should be some kind of good feelings, or when you watch like dramas and then it's so cute and then you want to be that person in the drama,
Yeah.
or
I
you
feel-
like the story so much.
I feel like we don't have a term for that here, but I wonder if it's similar to kilig in the Philippines.
Yes, killing.
Yeah.
It's similar to killing.
Yeah, we don't
Like
have.
Yeah.
We don't really have.
We don't have
phrase
an
like
exact
that.
translation. Yeah.
Because when Filipinos are trying to explain kilig, they like don't know how to explain
Right,
it.
it's hard.
I don't know how to explain finwar, but if you know killing, then this
Yeah.
one is also like killing.
It's a feeling. You got to feel it.
Finwar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, finwar.
Finwar.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm going to use that one.
Oh, interesting.
Cool. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Let's shift the emotions to some kinds of when you are going to be in an argument with someone, but this is also jokingly. So you can say come on, right? Just like come on, I'm not scared of you, like this. You can say ก็มาดิครับ Ma.
Okay.
Ma. Do you know ma? Ma is coming, right?
Ma.
Ma. Yeah, ma is like come. So ก็มาดิครับ
Okay.
Okay. Kumadika.
Good. Yeah, that one is perfect. This one is very commonly used in Thailand. It's actually jokingly. You can use it with anything, just like come on. So,
So if you're like, you
are,
can fight me, like fight me.
Yeah.
yeah, beat me or come on, you can use it in normal situation too. Maybe like if someone challenge you, like you can say, yeah, ก็มาดิครับ like this.
Gomadi Kab.
I feel like
And so
Oh my
is,
God, so cute. Yeah.
we
Perfect.
heard this in Bad Buddy,
I
right?
don't remember that.
Really?
It became this like big thing where people were talking about, I'm pretty sure it was this phrase, because Ohm's character says it to Nanon when they're having that confrontation outside the building with when Jimmy's there too.
I don't remember this. Sure.
Yeah. I'll have to look it up and post it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Comedy, yeah.
It's just like, but so okay, if it's Gomadi Kab, is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't say ka if you're a girl.
No. Even if you are a girl, you use cup
Ka-
because
okay.
it's just the way it is, I guess. Like
Yeah.
just funny and cute. So ก็มาดิครับ like this.
Yeah.
Gomadi Kab.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
use-
telling everybody to fight me. Just wait.
they use it. Yeah. Interesting.
Actually, I would suggest you when you are going to play game with them, and then you just suddenly say it like ก็มาดิครับ like this. It's
my
going to
God.
be cute. Yes.
Okay. I'm into it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I
Let's
already
do
know.
this.
I'm already excited to use
If
this.
we get
like,
challenged.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably a similar one in English was a while ago. There was this girl that went viral, and
Yeah.
she like started this phrase, like "catch me outside," and so like I feel like that's probably
my
similar.
gosh,
And then it turned into like a joke,
I haven't heard
right?
that
You would be
so
like, "Catch me
long.
outside," like, and it was a joke.
Yeah. I think maybe this one is just like that too. Someone you start using it, and then it becomes trendy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay. Fun. I'm gonna use that one already. I know.
Yeah,
Fight me.
Yeah.
like me, beat me. Okay. Let me think a little bit if I still have more.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what number we're on. I've just been learning the phrases.
Maybe this one you know already. Narak, right?
Yeah.
Narak. But then when I'm not sure why is it like that, but I think it's just cuter way of saying narak. You change the first consonant. Oh, I sound like a teacher now.
We love it.
Yeah, from na, right? You change it to tala, like this.
Tala. Oh, extra cute.
Yeah, it's
Tala.
cute. So tala, yeah, that's more trendy.
Oh, I wish I had known this before. So on the same episode where we learned Dayu, so Dayu, for anybody that didn't watch that episode, go watch the episode with the Peace Dufay boys, Sia and Mark Puman first,
Yeah.
where we're taught first taught us Dayu because we were joking with him. So Dayu means like I'm good, like it's okay, but like I'm not really okay. Like it's like I'm okay, but I'm not really okay. Like I'm like I'm good, but I'm not really good.
Right.
Later in that episode, he was talking about like if he could play a certain character, he'd be a ghost. And we made a joke that he would be a cute ghost. And I was like, oh, P Narak, because P means ghost in Thai, right? So I was like, oh, P Narak. But now he's very cute. I wish I had known the like Narak, because he definitely would be like a P Narak 100% because he's so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to say it to him. I'm going to be like, first, do you remember? He's not going to have any idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
So this one, when your friends are saying something nonsense, and then you just want to stop them from doing what they want to do, you can say พักก่อน and you need the hand, okay, like พักก่อน พัก it actually means stop or like take a break. Yeah. พักก่อน
Pakon.
Like the name.
Pakon.
Pakon.
Pakon. Is it like the name?
No.
Like
No.
PAKORN.
Yeah, พักก่อน พักก่อน Actually, the last syllable it has to go down. So พักก่อน
Pakon.
Pakon.
There's a very
Yes,
famous
that's right.
BL actor named Tul Pakon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonder if
Is it the same?
not really because
No.
a พักก่อน is like going down, like พักก่อน
Oh, the tone is different.
Yeah, the tone is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but that makes it easy to remember, especially if you're a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just think
Pakon.
of Tool,
Yes. Pakon.
but then change your tone. Pakon.
Okay, so it means to like
Chill.
be cool.
Chill, stop it. No, chill. Yeah. So let's say if your friends claim herself as a mummy before, and then and then he start liking baby's boyfriend, and then you just need to tell her to พักก่อน
Pakon.
Okay?
Be cool.
Yeah, พักก่อน
Pakon.
I feel like we'll use that a lot on each other
Yes.
with our friends.
At the Raikan fan
At the
con.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pakon.
Pakon.
พักก่อน
Going too hard.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one is already 10, but
Yes.
I have one special thing for you guys.
Okay.
I love it.
So I'm not sure if you know it, but we this day we have like some cheesy lines, like pickup line.
Okay.
Pickup line is not too hard. So do you know the word ชอบ
Yeah,
Yes,
like.
Yeah. So ทะเล it means beach,
See, yeah.
Yeah.
sea, and then ภูเขา
Mountain.
it means mountain. Yeah. Do you already know this one?
No, I just know all the individual
Yeah,
words.
I just know
I'm
the
really excited.
vocabulary.
Okay. So you can say ชอบทะเลหรือ it means or, right? Or. You ชอบทะเล or ภูเขา So ชอบทะเลหรือชอบภูเขาคะ You're asking them to choose between mountain
Wait,
and then
We
Wait.
do this.
is this a cheesy pickup line?
Oh no!
not done yet.
Okay.
Continue. Oh my
Yeah.
god. You're
And
gonna
then
die.
And then when they shoot something like, okay, ทะเลครับ for example, and then you are going to say แต่เราชอบเธอนะ so it's like but I like you.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever learned in my life.
Okay.
Because at the end of
At the end of every episode with a
interview.
boy, we
this is
play
the
a
best way to
game.
end season 2.
We play a game where we play this or that. So we legitimately like I'll put it
We're
on the
like,
screen right now. We're like
Mountains are
Pukao Rutale. And we make them pick.
Oh my gosh. You need to like write
Really?
that to us because I want to study that so that I can.
Yes, at the end of every episode.
Oh,
So
that's
like
incredible.
every episode we go through and we always start with Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
And then we're like
Coffee.
Charu Cafe.
Yeah.
And then we're like sweet or salty. And then
You forgot that one.
yeah, I never remember that one. And then we'll be like Pukao Rutale. And now I know.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
so
so
wait,
excited.
what do you then
what's the reply?
say?
Wait, you have to say it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is a pickup line, like common pickup line.
Right.
When you already ask them to choose, and then you just suddenly say that you like them, like แต่ it means but. So แต่เรา
Rao.
ชอบเธอนะ Yeah.
Nah.
Oh yes, we learned recently that when you add na to the end of things, that it's a very like flirty way
Yeah.
of speaking.
So แต่เราชอบเธอนะ
Te Rao Chop Terna.
Oh my god.
I'm
Girl,
so excited.
She's gonna
I'm
be
so
translating for this
excited.
next interview and she's gonna die.
I'm so excited. I'm
Ayla's
literally
pretty
so
good at the
excited.
pickup lines. She used a great pickup line on Nanon.
None. I did.
Yes.
I did.
And so for us to be able to say a pickup line in Thai is going to be
Well, and we learned how to do it in like in Tagalog, in Filipino, when we had the Reikantapani amazing CEO James taught us how, because like in English you'll say like how you doing, and it means something, it's like flirty, right? And so I asked him, I was like, how do you do that but in like Tagalog? And he taught us like you basically make it like cutesy, so you say like Kimishte, and it's it makes it like the like how you doing.
Cutie.
So I really like the idea of being able to do this in Thai now. It brings me so much joy.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
Yeah. But if you're speaking to a Thai person, you have to ask
the question.
You have to ask Chob
Pukao.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I love that.
Oh man, that's my favorite bonus. That's the best bonus.
The most helpful information we've ever gotten. Helpful. You have taught us how to flirt with these actors.
Amazing.
Count on me. You guys can count on me.
Yeah, Mimi has our back. If anybody's ever like, okay, now's my time, I need to be able to flirt with this boy. We know who to go to.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was 10 sip.
Yeah.
Phrases
bonus.
Plus one extra one that was probably the best bonus ever.
Truly.
I loved it so much. This was so fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Yeah. Wani Sanuk Maka.
Wani Sanuk Maka.
Sanuk Maka.
That's our tie.
So interesting. Again, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you more on future episodes. We're chatting with some actors. Everybody say hello to Mimi. We'll drop her info so that you can say hi to her, because she's the newest member of Team Let's Talk BL. And we're so excited. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all things Let's Talk BL at Let's Talk BL.
อย่าลืมกดไลค์กด subscribe แล้วก็อย่าลืมติดตามพวกเราที่ Let's Talk BL ด้วยนะคะ